I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. This is part of my 5-minute X Rapid Quick Significant Crypto News. Guys, I got a really good article on the CTO David Schwartz, aka Joel Katz. Ripple CTO reveals the genius of XRP, Bitcoin's secret sauce, and the potential of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Very, very, very good article, guys. Also, Hodor dropped a new blog today. Very, very interesting blog. Also, we're going to talk about this. Is Welcome to Our World, Bob Way. Now, you guys may have heard about Bob Way. Hodor Blog covers it. Asks him a few questions. We'll review this. Very, very good blog, that's for sure. Hodor is a must subscribe. I will leave a link in the description for Hodor's Twitter, Hodor's blog, Bob Way's information. I did find him on Twitter also. I'll leave his information in the description. But we're going to start with this one. Republican leader claims blockchain can make U.S. government more efficient. Guys, this is huge, guys. Like I said, a lot of people are very bullish on blockchain and cryptocurrency. Basically, we do have a lot of fudders out there that fear the blockchain. They fear the blockchain. The blockchain technology, guys, is the beginning of recorded history. We did an article yesterday where $2 trillion a year is frauded from money laundering and terrorism, and these banks, are crooked as hell, and that's why they're fighting against the blockchain, because the blockchain will record your transactions. I seriously doubt money will go missing. But Republican leader claims blockchain can make U.S. government more efficient. Representative Kevin McCarthy, a current Republican minority leader, United States House Representative, said on Tuesday, March 12th, that blockchain can make the U.S. Congress more efficient and a transparent place. He pretty much says the lawmakers also suggested that Congress use 21st century technology to make the government more friendly, but at the same time more accountable. We have an opportunity to make this window to make this place more effective, more efficient, and more importantly, more accountable, he concluded. Guys, this is huge. This is huge. Like I said, a lot of time you're going to have people fighting against the blockchain, but at the same time, you are going to have stand-up individuals who are ready to use this technology to hold people more accountable. U.S. SEC going on road trip to clarify crypto regulations. Guys, we covered this right here. This article just came out. The Securities and Exchange Commission is becoming more hands-on with crypto regulation than ever before. Pretty much what it is, guys, is these laws are being crafted as we speak. Cryptocurrency is a brand new ecosystem. Now, we know that Crypto Mom works at the SEC. She backs cryptocurrencies. All it is, guys, is they seen how much money these ICOs made. They sold out ICOs in 15 minutes. The thing is, ICO has to craft laws on the books to where they get their percentage. They want their tax cut off of money raised. So as of right now, guys, the SEC is implementing the laws for cryptocurrencies. It was huge when Jay Clayton came out and said Bitcoin and Ethereum is not a security, because that gave regulatory certainty to digital currencies. From going to buying a pizza as a novelty token to getting regulatory certainty from SEC, Securities Exchange Commission, is massive, massive. Ripple CTO reveals the genius of XRP. Now, guys, if you're not familiar, yesterday Joe Katz pretty much spoke at an event. A lot of people seem to got frustrated. They seem that Joe Katz says, like we're years away from mass adoption, but I don't clearly see that. I've seen Joe Katz being very excited about this opportunity in digital currencies. Ripple CTO Dave Schwartz says realization of Bitcoin's secret sauce led to the creation of XRP. Now, guys, this is a very good article. Dave Schwartz was in Austin, Texas. Schwartz explained on what brought him to the world of blockchain and cryptocurrencies in the first place. He said, when I first saw Bitcoin, it was one of those things where you could guys, I know you can relate to this. When I first saw Bitcoin, it was one of those things where you could almost call it love at first sight. And I'm telling you guys, as far as the digital currencies, like as soon as you start doing a little bit of research, there was just something there that was exciting. I saw the technology and I thought, wow, there's really something here. And I wanted to learn everything I possibly could about it. Does that sound familiar? And I found the communities, looked at the source code. So pretty much what he said is he found a bounty where they said, I'll pay 10 Bitcoins if someone can fix this problem. The problem pretty much double spending. I'll kick in 15 Bitcoins if someone could solve that problem. And they were worth about $15, and a price 15 a piece. So that's real money. So I explored for the direction for solving that problem that mining pools have. So I solved the problem, and they paid the bounties. And it's kind of funny, when I went to buy a house in Oakland, I used the bounties as a deposit. And it was the first time Wells and Fargo ever had to do the provenance of funds. It actually went to the post of the Bitcoin forums where people had offered bounties, and I claimed it. So pretty much, guys, according to Schwartz, it led to the creation of the XRP ledger, centered on the notion that public ledger is more innovation that makes Bitcoin revolutionary. This is like a very good read. When we looked at Bitcoin, I think a lot of people in the community thought that proof of work what was the secret sauce, the magic element of Bitcoin. And I and a few other people, Jeb and Caleb, realized this first. The secret sauce of Bitcoin is that all the state information is public. The public is completely public. The ledger is completely public. You see every transaction, every balance, everything is public. And what that means is you don't have to take anybody else's word for anything. And this is why they fear the blockchain, guys. If someone submits a transaction, you can check it to see if it's valid. You can figure out what it does all by yourself. Exactly. Now, basically right here is, this was the biggest issue that's solved. And that was sort of decentralization magic, and the proof of work was just the way it solved the double spending problem. The idea that if I have a Bitcoin, what if I try to send it to two different people? And that kind of led to the idea that there might be other ways to solve the double spend problem that might have been the different characteristics from Bitcoin. Now, pretty much, guys, what it is if you could send one Bitcoin, before they couldn't figure out how to stop the double spending problem, as far as if I sent you digital currency, would my account reflect that I sent it to you, and would it withdraw that currency from my account? Now, they worked all that out thanks to Schwartz, that's for sure. So, I mean, it's a really good article, guys. I highly recommend you reading this article. I'm going to try to make this video semi-short, but the article is Ripple CTO Reveals the Genius of XRP. Very good article. Now, this is Hodor, guys. Welcome to our world, Bob. Now, guys, Hodor comes out with the blog, XRP Community Pioneer. Very good read. He pretty much goes into saying, hello, Bob. Bob is, hello to all from Bob. I just wanted to introduce myself. I am Bob Way, formerly of Ripple. Thank you in advance for allowing me to join your forum. Back in the early days of crypto, I was pretty active in the Bitcoin Talk and Ripple communities under the username Red. In fact, the community participation was directly led to me going to work for Chris and the gang at OpenCoin. I made a lot of good friends in the forums 5 years back. I'm hoping to make some new ones now. Bob Way. Well, basically, guys, Hodor interviewed Bob. Who is this guy? Now, basically, he goes into interviewing Bob here. No, this is Bob Way right here. Ripple and XRP clothing. So he pretty much is, big Ripple fan, of course. I like to have some of them hats. Q&A. Question from Hodor. You have a long history with Ripple, and you get into some of that on XRP chat. Can you indicate the one accomplishment at Ripple you were most proud of? Answer, Bob Way. Inventing the Ripple pre-validation concept. At least that is what they call it now. I call it pre-transaction negotiation. And it allows businesses, banks, and payment services to decide if they want to participate in the payment transactions before any money actually moves. This removes a huge number of failure cases that the current banking system has. Wow. Who at Ripple do you revere the most from a thought of leadership standpoint? Bob Way. You were trying to get me in trouble. You said most. So that means Arthur, which is talking about Arthur Barreto, and Dave, which is Dave Schwartz, equally the most. If Ripple were a Marvel movie, they are the Captain America and Iron Man. They're key to every plot. Stefan isn't officially at Ripple anymore, but he is by no means out of the picture. So, guys, this is huge. He goes on to really good questions for Bob Way. I highly recommend this blog. Check it out, guys. I will leave this blog in the description. I will also leave Hodor's Twitter information in the description, and I will also leave Bob Way's information in the description. The CKJ coin will come down right now, guys. Smash that coin and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Smash that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release short XRapid videos throughout the day. Much love. Mahalo.